Hey guys, so I'm at Kohl's yesterday and I was at that section near the registers that has the beauty products, not in the beauty department itself, but kind of like when you go to Sephora and you approach the cash register, they have all those little tiny bins. They have the same setup at Kohl's. And I'm looking at the things that are in that section and I come across this. Does this remind you of anything in particular? The first thing I thought of when I saw this was the Kylie Jenner, Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. It's in a cardboard container with a picture of the eyes on the front. It has 9 shadows in it. So I thought, oh wow, is this supposed to be like a dupe for one of the Kylie palettes? So I opened it up and looked at it. And the first thing I noticed was there was loose, not a ton, but a little bit of loose powder within the palette itself. Like it had maybe been swatched or dropped or played with or shuffled around a little bit. And then upon further inspection, I could see that one of the eyeshadows had in fact been swatched. So there were 3 palettes on the stand. I opened all 3 palettes and they all looked basically the same. There had been 1 shadow in each of the palettes that had been swatched, and there was a little bit of powder fallout type stuff on the palette itself. So I thought, well, you know what? I can sanitize it. I can take it home, clean it up, clean up the powder, and sanitize the eyeshadow that's been swatched. So that's what I did because I really wanted to try this. And so here are the colors. You get 9 shades. Now this looks somewhat like the Kylie Bronze palette. However, the Kylie Bronze palette has a couple of orange, like straight up orange eyeshadows in it. And that wouldn't really work with my skin tone. And so I don't think I would buy that palette. But then again, with me, you never know. But no, I don't own anything by Kylie Cosmetics. However, I have looked at the products online and, of course, seen them in videos. And I would not say that this is a dupe for that palette, but it is quite similar. The color scheme is similar, but there are no orange shades in this palette. So here's what you get. And those are the names. And you can probably tell by the mark here on this one that that is the one that was swatched. And so I sanitized it. I just took a cotton pad, put some alcohol on it, and just pressed it against the surface of the eyeshadow, and that should sanitize any germs that were there. So I did some swatches, and rather than do it live on camera, it's probably easier for you to look at a picture of the swatches on my arm, so I'm going to insert that right now. Okay, so this palette is $10.99, so you might as well say $11 plus tax. And whenever you see a brand, Academy of Color, that you've never heard of before at some random store, there's always a huge risk involved as to how good it's going to be. So I had no idea what I was getting into with this. And I brought it home and I did my eyeshadow with it today. That's what I have on my eyes right now. And I am blown away. You guys, these shadows are really, really nice. They are pigmented. They blend beautifully. I love the colors. I like the colors that they picked. They all go together really well. It just gives you a gorgeous, warm eyeshadow look. And I like that they included so many matte shades because you get a matte black, you get a matte dark brown, you get a matte beige for your highlight color, or you can use this, which is a champagne color, but this one is not matte. Yeah, let me just first point out the matte ones. So So there's a matte black, a matte dark brown, a matte beige, and then you get this medium brown, I would say, matte shade. You get this matte, I was going to say reddish brown, but I guess it's more of like a slight orange tone to it, but not wham in your face orange, but just a really warm matte brown, medium to dark, I would say. And then the other shades in the palette, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades, which is unusual. And they are very nice matte shades. Matte eyeshadows are very hard for companies to do. And usually, even with the more expensive brands, a lot of times the quality is not good. The quality of these is excellent, very impressive. Now the other shades, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 shades left, and I would say that 3 out of the 4 of those are like a satin finish. So you get a champagne, which makes a really good like inner corner color. I went a little crazy with that. I used too big of a brush is what happened, so I've got a little more inner corner than what I really wanted, but yeah, that makes a nice inner corner color or a brow bone highlight, or you could even just do this all over the lid, whatever you wanted to. And then you've got this bronzy type satin shade right here. And then you've got this gold satin shade. Now this shade right here, the one that was swatched, this is, okay, you can probably see that when I turn the palette like that. I would say this is a metallic finish. And just for the fun of it, when I was doing the swatches and playing around with it, I wet my brush with this one, and oh my god, this is super, super metallic when it's foiled. So I'm really happy with this eyeshadow palette, and I'm sure that some of you shop at Kohl's and you may have seen this and wondered, ooh, is that any good? I don't know if I should try that or not. This is excellent. I am so impressed with this. Now they had some other products by this brand there too, and so, you know, next time I'm at Kohl's, I may pick up one of the other things that I saw and try that, but this is really, really good, and I'm very happy with it. So that is it, you guys. I just wanted to come on and do this quick review of this product, and oh, I just did want to mention one more thing. To do this look today, I wanted to use as many colors as possible, so I used 3, 6, 7. I used 7 of the 9 shades to do this look that I have going right here. So I, you know, was able to incorporate quite a few of them in there. And I love this. I'm kind of surprised actually, but yeah, really, really happy with this, and I would recommend it. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.